Have you been seeing a decrease in velocity or your arm is always hurting? It's probably because you are not implementing a daily plyo routine, which if you don't add a routine, you will see these decreases in velocity with your arm hurting. Okay, so this is my plyo routine that I do every single day, and I have my plyo balls right down here, and so it just requires the 3 weights. So I use a 4-pound, 2-pound, and 21, which is like 1.5 pounds, something like that. There's 16 ounces in a pound, maybe. Yeah. And so I use tap weighted balls. These are my favorite. I've used the Driveline, I've used other ones, but honestly, these are my favorite. And it might be just because I started throwing them. These were the first weighted balls that I threw, but personally, I just like the way they feel. I like the max grip part of it. It's like textured and it's a lot easier to grab, especially if it gets a little dusty and or if it's a little wet. You still can get a lot of grip on the ball. And so basically what I start out with is reverse throws, and I will do 15 reverse throws on the right side and 15 reverse throws on the left side. And you don't need to do them on both sides, but I personally do it for the core stability. So I do it on both sides as well as I throw with both arms, but I guess that's besides the point. But I throw them with both because of the core stability. So even if I only threw righty or only threw lefty, I would throw them with both just to increase the core stability on both sides. And then after that, I work into pivot picks, which I do like anywhere from 10 to 15, depending on how my arm feels. I'll do more if my arm doesn't feel as loose as normal. And so then I do, 10 to 15 on the left, 10 to 15 on the right. And I know Trevor Bauer does this also, and he only pitches right-handed. You don't need to, personally, I don't think you need to do this on both sides unless you throw with both hands, but that's up to you. So something I forgot to mention before is that I am not throwing these plyo balls as hard as I can. I am looking to feel layback and more of a whip through with my arm action. And I am not looking to throw with high intensity. I'm throwing with maybe a 5 out of 10 intensity, maybe less, depending on what you want to accomplish. Personally, I don't throw them that hard. I wouldn't say throw them above a 5 out of 10 intensity, but I just forgot to mention that. So, as well as then I move into my walk-ins, and I do a little different walk-in. This is working on my front leg, and I'm working on landing and then sequencing after the front leg. So when the front foot lands, then you want to turn your hips and then your upper body. So you are trying to feel the sequence of landing and then firing the hips before the hands, and that is the feeling of going up the chain and the rotation. This plyo ball drill with the blue ball is my favorite because honestly it feels like I can rotate way better after I've been doing this, and I can sequence the lower half and upper half way better than I could before. So that is my plyo routine that I do every single day that keeps me increasing velocity as well as keeps my arm healthy, which is more important, to keep your arm healthy so you can train harder, train more, and train better. Thanks for watching.